this session. First name up we have is Annabelle. Hi Annabelle. Thank you very much, Annabelle, for submitting your name. Annabelle, your name has been in the headlines lately. Do you know why? There happens to be a very, very cursed doll with your namesake. Did you know that? I'm sure you've known that. But if you didn't know, there's a cursed doll that's named Annabelle, and it kills people. Actually, I don't know the full story, but they have movies about it. Okay, that doll is evil. Also, it looks pretty creepy. But I guess they've been doing like a promotional tour for this cursed doll, where they go around the states and they show these cursed items to people. And that's a thing, I guess. Me personally, I would not want to be in any proximity to anything that's allegedly cursed with some kind of history to it. But that's just me. But anyways, Annabelle, somebody part of this tour recently suddenly died. And now the people behind the show want to cancel the whole concert, because now they're like, hello, these cursed objects are killing people, obviously. So yeah, and so people are kind of freaked out about that, you know what I mean? So that's what's happening in Annabelleville. That's what's happening in the Annabelle universe. So Annabelle, I hope you aren't cursed, and I hope you don't curse me or anybody else. Okay, in fact, you should stay very, very far away from that doll. Okay, and if anyone says, hey, would you like me to make a doll of you, I would avoid that also, because you just never know. You never know. Anyways, Annabelle, thank you for submitting your name, Annabelle, and I hope you. Next name we have is Tom as in Tom and Jerry. Tom as in Tom me Pickles. Tom as in Tom Hanks. Tom as in Tom Boy. Tom as in Tom Hawk. Tom Hawk. Anyways, how are you doing, Tom? Oh, you know what? Tom is short for Thomas. Is that right? Was that guy's name? So when I was younger, I had this babysitter, and I'm pretty sure that kid's name was Tom. He was like 7-8 years older than me. He was like a teen, and I was a kid. Anyways, he used to blow the heck out of me for some reason. Also, he was kind of weird and crazy, and also he always had saliva built up at the corners of both of his lips, literally all the time, almost like a dog, like a salivating dog. It was like that. I mean, it wasn't drooling, but it kind of just pulled there, and it was always right here on both sides, just saliva, like spit. It was like spit just right here, you know what I mean? Very bubbly, you know what I mean? And it was always like that. I don't know. It was very yeah, and he was very mean. And I remember he used to be into dinosaurs a whole lot. He really, really liked those Jurassic Park movies. And I remember for his birthday, his parents got him all this really, really, really cool Jurassic Park stuff that I honestly was kind of jealous of. But I also didn't like him, so I was very conflicted, because he had cool things, but I didn't want him to have those cool things. Anyways, very bad guy this time. It's really funny, because years and years later, when I had grown up and I was the age he was back then, so think I don't know, 12, 13, I saw him, and so he was basically an adult at this point, right? And he's on the street, and I'm riding my bike, and then next thing I know, he's hey, and I remember him, of course, but I'm pulling it off, I only vaguely remember him, but he's oh hey, blah blah blah. He's trying to reminisce, we had good old days. We didn't have good old days, Tom. No, that's not how I remember you at all. But it's funny how the bad guy remembers things, right? Tom, don't be a bad guy. Don't be a bad guy, Tom. Okay, be a good guy. Okay, what's that, Tom? Uncle Tom, is that a thing? No, that's a bad thing. Don't be an Uncle Tom. Is that a good thing? I don't remember what Uncle Tom is. Anyways, don't be it until we know what it is. Unless it's a good thing, then you can be an Uncle Tom. But I don't know. I don't think it's a good thing. Anyways, thank you, Tom. Is it Tom and Jerry? Did I say that one? Did I say Tom and Jerry? Anyways, for submitting your name. And now we should move on to the next person. Next up is Gray. Gray. Hey Gray, how is your day? Have you seen the movie Gray? Have you ever seen a gray? Do you know what a gray is? Okay, so there's two grays, actually, right? Oh, so there's a gray, like a gray wolf, like the gigantic gray wolf. I didn't know how big those things were until recently, but they're like huge, like the size of bears almost. They're gigantic. Okay, but also there's grays and aliens. Have you ever come across either one of these two things? Okay. Also, are you maybe one of these two things? Are you a alien gray? Or are you a wolf gray? I guess you could be one of the really rare human grays, but I mean, I'm not going to make any assumptions, though I do that all the time. But hey, Gray, how was your day? Did I already make that joke? I think I did. I don't care. Okay, that's where we're going with this. I'm trying to rhyme, and I'm not doing very good at it. But since we're talking about colors, Gray, tell me what your favorite color is. It would be really funny if it's gray, but I don't think I've ever met anybody who said that their favorite color is actually gray. That would be very interesting if it is, though. That would be very interesting if your favorite color is gray. But you know what I think your favorite color is? If I'm using my powers of telepathy and vibes, okay, if I'm feeling my vibrations, okay, in the prisms, I'm getting yellow. Yellow's your favorite color. So tell me all about how yellow is your favorite color, because I'm positive that's your favorite color. Just let me know, like, when did you first realize yellow was your favorite? And yeah, thank you very much. I almost mixed your name up with the last person. Gray. Thank you very much, Gray, for submitting your name. And now his name, next name, Omar. 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 You know, I've been thinking about this batch of names so far, and I don't think I've known anyone with these names that I've. Wait a minute, I've known a Tom, so never mind. Not to poach into other names, but anyways, what's your name again? What's the name I'm on right now? That one. What's the name? Omar. Omar is. Oh, I would definitely know if I know Omar. I don't know an Omar. Actually, that's sort of wrong, because I've played the video game Pikmin, and the protagonist of that game is named Omar. Is that right? There's actually two of them, I believe. So one's Omar, and there might be another one. I don't know. Have you played Pikmin on the Nintendo Switch, or Wii U, or 3DS? Wait, was that on the 3DS? I don't know if they made a Pikmin on the 3DS. I do think it has a mobile game. It might be dead now, because it was supposed to be in the vein of Pokemon Go. I don't really know how that would work or translate for Pikmin. I don't entirely understand the premise of Pikmin, but I do remember I had that game way back. And also, they're in Smash Brothers, so there's that. Also, isn't there a baseball player named Omar? Like Omar Beckham, or Omar Beckham. Omar Beckham. Okay, anyways, how are you doing, Omar? Let me know how your week is going thus far, Omar. Wait, did that work? How is your week going thus far, Omar? I don't know. You have to let me know if that worked or not. Anyways, Omar, thank you very much for submitting your name. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And now we should move on to the next person. Final name. We have Kira. Now, when I see this name, I want to say Kyra so bad, but the E comes before the I, so it has to be Kira, right? But Kyra is just what my mind wants to say. But anyways, how are you doing, Kira? Kyra. Kira. It's the Kira, right? I don't know the Hello Kitty lore. Okay, I don't know. But maybe you do. Kira, tell me a bit. Are you from that universe? Is your name from there? Anyways, but no, how are you doing, Kira? Let me know how your week is. Let me know what your favorite character from Hello Kitty is. It's random as it is. And let me know if it's Kira or Kyra. I also, every time I see that, I want to add an extra A to that, like Kiara, because I knew a Kiara. I definitely knew a Kiara. I don't know a Kia. Akira. I definitely don't know Akira. Anyways, Akira sounds like a TV show I seen on Netflix recently. It was a cartoon, but it wasn't called Kira, but it was like it had Ra in the name. Kira. I don't know what the name was, but it was. I think I only watched like one episode. I think it was based off of an older show. It was something. The main protagonist was a lady. So that's all I can give you. I didn't really get invested in it, but nevertheless, thank you very much, Kira, for submitting your name. Let me know what your favorite food is. My favorite food is toss up between pizza, tacos. Pretty much those two. I could eat those like every single day of my life. Anyways, thank you very much, Kira, for submitting your name. And for anybody else watching this, if you would like to be in the video, and of course you're subscribed, drop your name in the comments below, and you will be featured. And until I see you guys in the next video, though, take care of yourselves, and